You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
Yes, sir.
Wale.
Angela, you look different today.
Just did my hair different.
New record deal, new money, new bags.
Mm-hmm.
What made you want to finally get up out the Atlantic situation, man?
I just thought it was time. I think they're moving in a different direction, and I also think that they're very good at their job. But I think that they specialize in a specific demographic or subgenre, if you will. And I just think it's time for me to have my own situation and make my own choices and things like that.
Is it Warner Brothers the same thing, though?
Not really. I mean, I have a unique situation.
Okay.
And, I'll spare you guys the details and all that, but it's a lot different. And plus, I want to get into other things outside of music, so they allow me to do that. And I think I need it. I need to do it because when I have time away from the studio, I don't know what to do with myself. So
are they paying for a therapist for my brother?
You guys are my therapy. Yeah. I know the drill. Huh? You guys are my therapy, man.
Is it still with Ross? Are you still with Ross?
Yeah, absolutely. We still, hopefully we still get the self-made joint done. Meek is still busier than Obama when he was doing his he was doing his press run. So Ross been touring and getting ready for Port of Miami too. Mm-hmm. So I believe both of them will be dropping pretty soon.
Why'd you stay with Ross? Why'd you stay with Maybach Music? Because you could have.
I mean,
when the deal was done, you could have left.
It was. I mean, it was in my heart to stay. Mm-hmm. Ross is a very good businessman. You know what I'm saying? And he's been a mentor, as well as Jay for years for me. And it just wasn't the time to do that. You know what I'm saying? And we just lost Black Bo. And it was
Rest in peace, Black Bo.
I was that joint. It really hurt me real bad. Mm-hmm. But it also let me. It made me think like I gotta be here. Like this is where I gotta be at. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Do my thing and do it But I gotta be here. This is the vibe. And I think we all got something to prove in a way or two. You know what I'm saying? And all of us make. Man, if you hear what Meek been making, bro, it's.
We would like to.
I'm so proud.
That, yeah.
I'm proud. Y'all
I'm happy that he's talking about prison reform, but now I'm like, can I have some bars?
It's everything too.
Okay.
It's still Meek bars in there. But I'm just saying, like the stuff he's saying is like stuff that people need to hear. It's like and especially the kids that look up to him like that.
So he hasn't lost a step.
Not even. He's gained a couple.
I feel like you gained a couple steps this year too, man. I don't know if it's the new deal or what, but it definitely has been a new energy with Wale all year. You're doing some of the best rapping of your life right now.
I think it's the topics that I'm touching on, and I don't think I never felt super comfortable saying some of the things in my previous situation for whatever reason. I just knew. I couldn't do certain things, or certain things wasn't really understood. Like the album About Nothing, I don't think really anybody understood it. But you know what I'm saying? It was like, okay, I guess, salary, like a song like Salary Cap, like I probably would have got a little bit of blowback from that jump. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But now, like I'm just free. I'm totally like, yo, you want to rap about what you feel? You know what I'm saying? What's going on outside? By all means, do it.
What still bothers you about this industry? Sometimes I'll go on social media and I'll see you spazzing or blacking or upset about something. What still bothers you?
Not like he used to, though.
Still does a little bit.
I don't think so, bro.
Yeah, it's not like he
used to. I don't think no more than you.
I think I do it worse than both of y'all at this point.
Does it worse than both of us.
But you do it in real life now, too.
Nah, not really.
He did it once with Jesus and Mero.
It's two people that I'm not gonna mention right now. I saw it, but
you put a bar about it.
What made you wanna spaz on Jesus and Mero like that?
I prayed on it.
Do you feel that their brand isn't strong?
I prayed on it, and then I said, what would Wale do?
What would Wale do?
It was, some people say,
which Wale? Which circa, gifted Wale? Maybe he had a spat or two. Maybe have a bit of a moan, as they say in Europe.
So I thought about it. I said, well, Wale would he respond on social media? Or would Wale run up in the office and wild out? So I said, I want that Wale, and then it just kind of. What Wale do?
You could have called me. I could have walked you through it, talked you through it, maybe meditate about it. those, you know, it's an unfortunate situation, and I don't want to see you spaz like that.
It inspired a bar though.
It's
Inspired some bars from you.
Yeah, it's inspired a ball.
It didn't go at. It was a bar because it's pop culture reference.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was you dissing
Of
anybody.
course it wasn't. I never diss you. You're my guy.
No, I didn't think that way.
You.
You said on negotiations that you burned bridges that you can't repair.
Yeah.
Now, it used to be a point where Wale used to be like, yo, how do I fix this? How do I fix that? Are you really like, fuck it?
I mean, I'm as fuck it as I've been in a long. Like it's like this, dog. Like I've seen people change. You know what I'm saying? And a therapist asked me if I was offended. Like, oh, you know, things is different for you now. I'm like, no, I think it's cute. I think it's wonderful. I applaud everybody that for not believing in me or for acting funny. I applaud it because you going the taste of this humble pie that I'm cooking right now is gonna be the feast of a lifetime. A lot of niggas is gonna get this humble pie. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that was like, oh no, I know what I got cooked up, and I know who I done wrote for. I know how to write music. I'm not gonna lose that. Things is different right now. I got a real staff of people that believe in me. Do you know what a flagship artist is?
Yeah, 100%.
We don't gotta explain for the people, but you know, do your Googles, everybody, and
The
just.
franchise player.
I mean,
that's
listen.
one of those guys.
I mean,
The LeBron James of the team.
see, we not gonna say LeBron. I'm saying, just saying it's a flagship artist. That's all I'm saying. Y'all, if you know, you know.
Do you think that your daughter has softened you a lot?
Yeah,
Of course.
yeah, for sure,
100%.
for sure. It also like it steps up like, mentally, like what I need from myself. I'm very protective of her, and I do go through a lot, and I know sometimes if I'm going through a lot, I won't even bring that energy around her. I won't go. I won't go. Like, I don't want to transfer that energy to her. Like, if I'm feeling like really, really in a bad place, I'm not gonna pick her up and be around. I'm not trying to bestow that. That's why I feel like, you know, her mother does a great job because, like, sometimes I'm not there. Like, I'm getting better, but like them days that I can't, like, I know I'm not trying to put. She's too young. She's too pure. Like, I don't want to put that in her area. I don't want nobody with bad energy around her.
Now, this is my Angela Yee voice. Angela Yee just texted me. So, do you have any Father's Day plans? That's Angela Yee's voice. She just
Why
texted
can't
me.
you ask another father if he got Father's
That
Day
is from
plans?
Angela Yee. She asked me some questions to ask her. She texted me
Toxic
saying,
masculinity.
I got some questions for Wale. She said,
Toxic masculinity.
she said, do it in my
He
voice.
couldn't even answer. He couldn't even ask me. A father
A
couldn't
Father's
ask
Day.
another
No, it's
father.
not.
That is true, man.
About
She
it
just texted me.
without using the female voice.
That
I'm
is
going
real.
to
It's
send
okay.
questions for
Toxic.
Wale.
Wale, you got a
During
point.
the interview,
Masculinity.
do me a favor, ask in my voice. And then she says, any Father's Day plans? I swear, that's what she said.
I'm just saying, you could have been like, no, I'm gonna ask him as a father
Word
and a
is
black
born.
man.
Word is
All right,
born.
well, black man, father.
Yeah,
You have any Father's Day plans?
what's up? You know what I'm saying? Toxic masculinity vibes. You feel me? Cause I don't even, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna take my daughter to play baseball on Father's Day. Nah, I'm probably working. What are we doing Sunday? Flying, chilling. I think Father's Day is kind of underrated, junk.
Eh,
Yeah,
that's how I feel. I'm flying back from LA that day. I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah,
man.
it's all right.
That's just
Go
do a
see
little
Incredibles
barbecue
2
at
or
the crib.
something.
It's
Like,
all
you
right.
know what I mean?
You know what? You know what
Barbecue at the
Father's Day is though?
What's that?
It's the national sarcastic from all your ex junks. Like, oh, happy Father's Day.
Oh, yeah.
You know them texts?
All the ones mad because you got a baby with somebody
like,
else.
Slim, First of all, I'm single. Second of all, you never gonna be her. Third of all, thank you for happy Father's Day. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people don't know you single. They think you with your baby mom.
Nah, I'm single, and I ain't mingling though. I'm just
No special lady?
Nah, I tried dating a couple times. Like, it's just be like, that shit is hard, bro. Like, it's always. I deal with enough people.
It might
mad
be
at me on
hard
the
for
day.
them too, because they don't know what side of
Yeah,
Wale they
Wale.
gonna get.
Wale, my brother.
You date
My
Wale,
brother.
you got 7 boyfriends.
That's what I'm saying. You can be exhausting, man. I can
Yeah,
imagine.
for sure. This is common knowledge. you don't know which one you gonna get. But all of them got a great heart, like, and a good spirit. You know what I'm saying?
And
but
you don't trust people either.
I don't trust nobody.
So it's hard for you to trust. I can imagine you not trusting a woman.
Yeah, but I think my pride at this point right now, my pride won't let a woman know how much I don't trust. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know. I feel like every man is more insecure than they will admit. I feel like every single man is, and I know I try to control my junk. Like, I don't like to be tit for tat or play get back and none of that other stuff. But, like, you know, I keep my distance when I'm starting to feel like a way about something. You know, that's one of my little idiosyncrasies. But
so when you start feeling away, what do you do? Like, do you just zone out? Do you say I'm gonna be by myself? Do you go to the studio? I
fall back. But, you know, like, I mean, like, the thing about dating right now is, like, it's two different type of women. Like, one is going, like, get to know you, want to get to know you, and, you know, the other one's going to just flat out interview you. And, like, I like Shorty, like, you know how Charlamagne, Angela Yee, or Envy, like, why? So what made you want to start? You know what? It makes me want to stop. Like
you don't want her to talk to Wale the rapper. You want her to talk to Wale the person.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, but another thing is, I'm attracted to creativity though. Like, I'm attracted to, like, women that are, like, creative, very creative. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Eye Candy's cool, yeah. And, you know, we don't have to have a balance, but I'm just like, it's like creativity, that shit excites me. Like, like I like the girl who wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning with an idea and write that junk down. That shit is great to me. Like, I want to know, like, what did you do creative today? What did you do? Show me what you did creative today. That shit is cool. Like, cause, you know, that's an intangible that's like most niggas ain't really, you know, looking for, especially in this era when everything is like microwave and booty shots and all that other stuff. I'm not knocking at nobody, but I'm just saying, as far as I go, I like.
Not for you.
Not for me. I like.
You got a long checklist like Chili. You just.
What? I just said creativity.
Yeah, creativity. You want her to be trustworthy.
That's everybody.
Yeah.
Don't try to make like, well, she has to have a pulse.
Has to have a heart.
She has to breathe. But it's a long checklist, bro. There's a lot of, you're asking for a lot.
Now, Charlamagne said, you know, Charlamagne sees a therapist every Friday at 3 o'clock.
Where he at?
Friday at 3.
Put me on, man.
Now, you never thought about seeing a therapist?
I have.
And you stopped?
Man, them niggas be quitting. It's like, nah.
No, but listen, true, that's real. I always wonder, who does my therapist talk to?
But my thing is, like, if you quit, then what was this all about?
Your therapist quit you?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh.
That's amazing if you got your therapist to quit Wale.
Yeah, I said that's crazy. That
says a lot about you, bro.
Nah, man, I ain't as complicated as these niggas making it. Nah, man. I think it's healthy, especially in the entertainment business, because essentially we are our own bosses for real. We don't have a, and it's all over the place.
Right.
Like, people ask me what I'm doing tomorrow, and I start sweating because I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. And don't you hate this one in the club? Like, yo, what you doing July 42nd? Bro, my nigga, I don't know. I'll let you know a couple days ahead. Or when niggas try to do business with me, like, direct, I'm like, nigga, I don't even know how to add fractions, bro. Just talk to my manager. Like we not doing this. I don't, and all of that stuff gives me, like, that's the heebie-jeebie shit right there.
That's real.
You got a manager, right?
I got a manager. I got an assistant. And that's pretty much it. But you need those two people to help organize your life. Exactly. You'll go crazy without it.
So you can keep the creative. Let them handle the business part. You keep the creative.
But I do like to be hands-on with business just because I want to learn that stuff. And, like, as we all build our own little enterprises and empower other people, I think it's good to know the business. I think so, man.
Not dates, not when you're going to be at July 30th.
Nah, not that kind of stuff, but just...
But Charlamagne doesn't really have any empathy, though. Like, I feel like he just I feel like he just be telling niggas no and just be like, yo, Charlamagne, you trying to make some money doing? Nah, I'm good. Nah, beloved.
Envy, no, nah.
No. Did you? No.
Like, but you know why though? Because I don't want to go crazy.
But you don't know. Like, some opportunities is good opportunities. Another artist was like, bro, it seems like you don't ever be doing like these shows. I'm like, I don't really move off money. I don't feel like
neither.
If I don't leave, I don't want to leave the house, man. I don't want to leave the house.
100%.
I want to watch all the Godfathers a day and smoke weed in bed. That's why I don't want to go out.
Time is your only real currency, man. I want to be with my family.
Time is your only real currency. Look at you. You should be an author.
He's an author.
Yeah.
Yo, let's talk about the false prophets,
This
right?
guy's crazy.
Because I didn't understand that. J. Cole comes out, clearly gives you a verse, gives Kanye a verse, and then we saw y'all together that day of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've spoken to you about it, but the people haven't really heard. What was your thought process when all of that was happening?
Man, the time is ticking. The clock is ticking. The clock. I mean, I ain't going to go on Twitter and respond.
Yeah.
I woke up to like 45 text messages, new ones, and then I said, "Hey, tell the engineer to go to the studio." Went to the gym, sat in the sauna for a little bit, went in the studio, wrote what I had to write, and the next day listened to it in the morning, mixed it, put it out, and then drove to North Carolina and went to go see him.
But y'all really friends, though.
Yeah, it wasn't no dissing involved.
So why couldn't he just have that
Yeah, why couldn't
conversation
y'all
with
pick
you
up the
over the
phone?
phone?
Maybe the shock. Maybe he wanted to get it to me another way. And he said, Cole always tells me I don't listen. I think sometimes he don't listen, but that's what makes us so close. It's very raw and uncut. You know what I'm saying?
So what was that conversation after you drove to North Carolina to go to the game?
Eve hit me, and after he heard the reply, it was on the radio. He heard it, and he was like, "Yo, bro, this shit is so dope. It's dope." He was like, "Man, cause you know, we didn't know how you was going to say it." I was like, "Oh, I'm not motherfucking Charles Manson, my
So
G."
he didn't know how you was gonna take it, but they still put it out anyway and didn't call you.
Yeah, I mean, it's rap, bro. Like we got close, man. We came up together, bro. Like
Right.
it ain't, you know. I'm glad. I'm like looking back, like on it. I'm glad we did it that way, dog. We just showed a whole lot of youngins that, you know what, you could be enemies, best friends, or all that, but you could still be. It could settle. You could settle it like gentlemen. He ain't say nothing like derogatory. Like the only thing I was disappointed in a little bit was the fact that like it was like sometimes some of the stuff come from personal conversations, like one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not very mixy. I'm not very in the mix in this industry. I got a few people that I look up to or that I ask for advice and stuff like that, or I talk to about personal stuff. And, you know, that was the only part, but that's just a little bit of ego probably and stuff that's just, you know, why do I care?
Yeah, I mean, he didn't say nothing that I know me and you've had conversations about. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
nothing.
Because I always tell you, I feel like, yo, Wale, you got a great space out here that I think you don't appreciate enough. Like, you got a fan base.
You mean a core?
A core, yeah. People respect you as a lyricist. When you feel like it, you give a record, make a record for radio that goes.
But do you think that, like great people in our time, like, you don't think they get frustrated? Like, you don't think they, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't think, like, you know, that's like even Bron, like, now he want to leave now. Like, is it bad? Like, you know what I'm saying? He frustrated. Like, you want to do, you know you could do better, or
Right.
you know the outcome could be better. That's all.
I understand
all
the
that
frustration.
is. So it's just like, you know, any artist that, because, like, again, it's not a lick for me. Hip-hop is my life. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lick. So I'm all the way into it. So it's like, sometimes you just want more for yourself.
But you're going to always be around. I tell you that all the time. Like, all these guys that's getting these licks,
I'm
year,
great.
2,
I'm
gone.
great. I mean, I've since learned. You know what I'm saying? But I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm in a great space right now. I'm super creative right now.
You're almost a decade in now, right?
Almost.
Yeah.
So what space? What would make you happy if you say? I know you always feel like you're underrated.
I bet everybody does. Everybody.
You more though, and I understand why too, because I think
Tell
a lot
us
of people
more,
don't
Dr.
necessarily.
Andy.
No, I really do.
Tell us more.
I mean, I think that
tell us
people
more
don't-
about what
don't-
I think.
Don't necessarily respect your craft as they should. So what would make you happy? What is there a number?
If I had a watch like that.
It's fake. You want it?
Yeah, I want it.
No.
And it's not fake.
Would an Apple deal make you happy? Would you like to be in that system? Where they can just push the button?
An actual apple will make me happy. I'm hungry. Does anybody have any apples in here? An actual apple would make me very happy right now. I was listening to
For real, though, we
rhetorical.
ain't got no.
Okay.
That's when you know you signed to a major label again.
What?
You can ask for Apple and a random apple in the middle of an interview.
I could have done it without a label, I think. I think I could have got an apple. I hope I could have.
But what would make you happy?
Yeah, what would make you happy?
I'm happy now.
I can see that. I can honestly, truly see Wale is genuinely happy right now.
THC would make me a little happier, but that has nothing to do with right now. But like I'm in a good place.
Are you gonna talk about using drugs on this album? We see Meek Mill has been talking about his battles with drugs and substance abuse and things like
I
that.
think we just got to listen to the album.
Self-promotion, June
I
8th.
don't like trailers oftentimes can ruin a movie. So I ain't gonna go with the trailer right now. It's way too soon. I'm recording a lot though, like a lot, like super fast, like, you know what I'm saying? So I really don't know the direction I'm going in, but there's certain people that I'm trying to link with and you know, play stuff and talk about the culture that we in, the place that we in right now. The thing that I've noticed that makes it crazy is that the world is changing so fast, so fast as far as the industry goes, that how can you write an album for a release 3 months later? You know what I'm saying? Like, if niggas got to hear about what happened in Starbucks because they didn't watch the news, they ain't been on social media, you got to put that in a rap. But then this 3 months later, and you talking about Starbucks. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, man, them kids done got broke off and everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm talking about this black man that they shot down in the streets. You know what I'm saying? 3 months later, it's probably like 5, 8 more that they going to do that to. So it's like it changes so fast. Like, we so numb. We so numb to everything. Like, all the school shootings, it's like so much more than it's ever been.
Everything's disposable. But
you so numb to it because it's like, oh, yeah, it's just like pray for such and such. Today, tomorrow's pray for another city. Like, it's just like, we so numb. So, like, how do you touch a people that are becoming so numb? How? Giving them your POV. It's almost like you got to be a news reporter. What does Wale think about what happened? But from a musical standpoint, it takes a lot of time to make like great music. You know what I'm saying? So like giving my POV gonna be different in 3 months. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's the frustrating part about music. But on the flip, you know technically you could probably put an album out like on social media, and if you don't care about like distributors and all of that, but we live in an ever-changing world right now, bro. Like, this joint is changing fast. You know what I'm saying? From what we like to how we consume things, right, to what the narrative that the media is giving you. Trump's complexion. You know what I'm saying? The way he might be gone in 3 weeks. 3 months, 3 weeks. The whole world could be different in 3 months. You know what I'm saying?
I like how Ye did it as far as lock in for 20 days and knock all the albums out. It seems like listening to Nas or listening to Pusha or listening to his album. It seems like
shout out to Pusha and Nas, man.
It feels like they're talking about what's happening now.
Yeah, that's a beauty of technology, but sometimes you gotta have a certain level of what the kids say clout now to make the moving pieces. It's a lot of moving pieces when you're making an album.
How do you think people would have received you if you would have said you love Donald Trump and posted a picture with a MAGA hat on?
Shot dead by. Shot dead by. No, shot. Where I live. Shot.
Yeah.
What you think? You about to just be roaming around the Goodman League? Like, what the fuck? Nah. I mean, but when that's just the day and age we live. We always talk about double standards, but you don't gotta worry about me wearing that hat. I don't even like the parody joints. Don't just throw the whole idea away. Like
the whole with the red with the white.
Just make anything again. Just throw it away. Burn them. It's because from far away they all look the same. So right. The fuck, like, who's really? It's not a parody. It's really more promotion for that undertone that they trying to fucking make. I make a country great that was never great
for minorities. Yeah.
What the fuck? Like, when was the great period? When it was hosing us down, or when we was in chains? Tell me the great part. When we wasn't here at all.
Right.
Now, make it great.
They got upset at you. I don't even know if you really said this. I just saw the headline. You said that your dark skin is what's been holding you back in the rap game.
Racial ambiguity helps in anything in America. That's just it is. It's just what it is. Like, probably except for maybe sports, but racial ambiguity helps at some level. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people could be like, oh, he's just. I'm just saying it's just like racial ambiguity just helps. Like even in acting, like you can play Italian, Greek, this, that. If you black, you black, Jamaican, African, what? Maybe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just racial ambiguity just helps. And it could be for a lot of reasons. It could be because hey, I'm a West Indian. No, I'm a Middle Eastern with curly hair, and when I cut it, I look like Drake. I relate. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm biracial. I look like this guy, whatever. Or I'm white. I relate to some of him. What he's saying, like it's not. I ain't mean it like on some like okay, the world is racist. I'm just saying like racial ambiguity helps a lot. Like it's a benefit. I think it's. You don't think so?
Yeah, I do. I remember when you replied to False Prophets, you said something about biracial something, so to speak. Do you think that helps the guys?
I don't know if I can respond to that question unless you get the lyrics right.
I'm bad with balls, man. I know what you said.
Can you take the next question? Can you take it?
I just don't want to misquote it.
You already did. Next question.
See, let me Google it. Hold on.
Do your Google, Charlamagne.
I'm gonna Google it right now.
Now you're a lyricist person. What did you think of the Drake and Pusha T shit when they was going back and forth?
It was good for hip hop, I guess.
Not too far for
I didn't really like get into it that much. I just like kind of heard it. Like I heard it was like personal and stuff like that. So I don't really know.
You wasn't rooting for the dark skinned rapper in that situation?
I don't have no horse in that race.
Right?
I really just been focusing on my album, man. You know what I'm saying? Just really trying to push with the single right now, Black Bonnie, and just worry about Wale right now, man. Both of those dudes is very, very rich and very successful.
Mm.
Look.
I'm pulling up Groundhog Day right now.
Wale does something crazy.
I'm just pulling up the lyrics for Groundhog Day. That's all.
His search says Wale does crazy stuff. Damn, dog.
I'm just pulling up
That's
the
how
lyrics
you
for
feel,
Groundhog Day.
Oh, man.
I want you to weigh in on this bar. Not to cause a situation, but what side of my biracial friends call me they nigga.
Yeah.
Forget it.
Yeah. And then what happens after that? What did I say after that?
He ain't look that far.
I don't remember.
Does it say?
No, of course not.
Exactly.
I got to take that out of context.
Exactly. Say it again.
Not to cause a situation, but what side of my biracial friends call me they nigga. Forget it.
I'm jive tripping.
Yeah.
I said, you know what? I'm bugging. The next line was, I'm jive tripping. What am I?
So, do you think being biracial helps Cole and Drake?
I don't know. Probably not. They make great music.
Yeah.
They make phenomenal music.
You make great music.
Here we go. Won't get me. Won't do it. You won't do it.
But you make great music too. I don't think that music is more superior than yours.
DMV, what's up, DMV? Shout out all the DMV.
He kept gassing it. He was like, you make great music. Their music not more superior than yours.
No, you won't get me. Hey, I got a great single out called Black Bonnie. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry I can't do nothing to make this. I'm sorry I can't do nothing to make this joint go crazy.
No, I don't want you.
I don't want to go viral today.
You've been saying a lot of Jews, though. I do like the line when you say these niggas screaming they shit, they weak, but they entertaining. Don't ever confuse being great with being famous. I actually had to tweet that. Because I really feel like this generation loves the motherfucking clout chase. Yeah. They don't want to be great. They want attention.
Yeah, I think it's a detriment to like the youth. Like, don't you rather aspire to go viral and hit 100,000 likes than like doing something like, you know what I'm saying, like doing something that can be forever, or learning the craft. Like you rather do something wild, like embarrass your mother, like or just do something you're gonna regret in a couple years for instant gratification. And they say millennials, we like instant gratification. I like it. I mean, like that's why I used to put out so much music so quickly. Like if I felt I wasn't getting. But like you gotta look past that, you know what I'm saying?
Do you care about instant gratification now? Because I mean, when you put out your EP,
I think we all do in some way, form, or fashion. We care. We all do care about instant gratification. It's just part of life. Like you like to know that what you did is, especially in art, man, because it's so subjective. Like you want to know, like I'm sure there's nobody that's like, okay, I made the Mona Lisa, like, you know what I'm saying? I know this joint gonna go crazy, like. Even if you do, it's like you still you got doing that first call that's like, boy, this joint is, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want that a little bit. You don't need it all day, but like, a little bit of that instant gratification. Like even people that's graduating from college and doing all these things online, they posting it in a way like they not just happy they got out of school. They like, yo, y'all want to celebrate this cum laude joint? You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to celebrate the designs on my cap? Something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody wants like, that little proverbial pat on the back. Like,
does that mess with your creative process? All that?
Nope. Because I make too much. Because if I feel like I'm doing it, I just be like, nah.
So if you put out your music and nobody tweets you like, yo, this hard, you're not gonna feel away?
Well, I mean, it's not instant gratification. Doesn't just solely come from Twitter. Like it could come from anybody. It can come from somebody's opinion that I really respect. You know what I'm saying? It could come from like one of y'all, even though y'all don't hit me unless some bad shit happen. But
I hit you all the time.
what? Yeah, what
I don't just hit you when bad shit happen.
Who said that?
Oh, I thought that's what you just said.
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, okay.
It's a trip.
Well, Wale need to go smoke, man. When the album dropping?
I don't do album dates matter anymore?
I don't
Not
think so
at all.
anymore.
I actually think expectations hurt you.
Yeah, just go.
Your album date messes
It's
you
about
up.
creating hysteria around that jump.
100%.
It's bad and good though. Like it keeps everybody. It's just different. Like, but I mean, like, they have been some albums with traditional rollouts that have been extremely successful because of said traditional rollout.
Which one? Not recently.
There's been some. I just can't think of them right now. But there's been a lot. There's been a couple. You know what I'm saying? I mean, some people have like what's a good rollout? How long? Like 3 months, 2 months? The old fashioned.
I like
was
a
3
day.
months, 3 to 6 months was a rollout. They got released
now
I'm dropping at midnight.
yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Some people could do that.
I think Beyonce set that tone.
Mm.
And I think no expectation is the best expectation because you don't give people time to hate.
Oh yeah, them think pieces is gonna fly. Them think pieces gonna fly. I'm like, what type of iPod you got, my G? Like you heard the album in 15 minutes.
That's what I'm saying.
And you broke it down that fast.
Oh, I saw a dude last night say that the new Nas album is probably his best album since it was written. I'm like, shut the fuck
How?
up.
Yeah, that was crazy.
How? Where?
But that was only 30 minutes after
It
you
was
heard
written,
it,
been
though.
out for 22 years. Like, what are you talking about?
That was crazy.
Noah from wherever you from. I don't know where Noah from
I
now.
don't know.
Complex, Def Jam.
It sounded a little crazy.
I mean, that's the late, like you know what I'm saying. Of course, you know what I'm saying? And the new Nas crazy though.
It is crazy.
And my
I just
ears,
thought about that.
My
He worked
ears
for Def Jam.
are still hurting.
He does
Them
work, yeah.
speakers was loud.
No, listen. Nas is one of my top 7.
It's just you. We don't know.
been out 22 years.
We don't know yet. Is your question?
Yeah.
I heard it twice too, and I was still like, I like it, but
Damn, you heard it twice. That's like 2 more times you heard my last jump. My jump been out for like 4 months. Shout out to Nas.
He from Queens though. That's a Queens
Yeah, I'm
thing.
from Queen.
Oh yeah. Now you gonna use the geographical reasons?
You know Charlamagne is West African?
Yeah, you from like the something Sierra Leone jump.
Yes, sir.
I watch our little program. I be watching y'all little program and shit. Hey Slim, can y'all get Roseanne on here? Let's get her sweating like a motherfucker.
I wish
She'll
we could.
never come
It
up
should
here.
never come up.
She can be like, oh my God, it's black people everywhere. Just put like
Exactly.
put a bunch of white kids in here. And then as soon as y'all start rolling, y'all just walk in this jump. It's just, all y'all like, that shit probably get Roseanne. You walk in the room with Roseanne and do this, she gonna have a heart attack.
Oh, my God.
Where's my ambient?
Oh, man.
She like, man, ambient make everybody the same color, man.
Oh,
Y'all should get Roseanne on here.
That'd be dope.
Or Donald Trump. They trying to get the black vote, man.
You said it though. White America's fear is intelligent.
Man, with melanin, I'm
Yeah.
trying to tell you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, man. They don't want us to be. They didn't even want us to read at one point.
100%.
Get your black ass on the back of the bus, and if you have a book, you're going to jail. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't want us to read nothing. Now it's black people really leading the world. Man, y'all better be woke, man. Stay woke, man. Not the fake woke, because some of y'all niggas need to go back to sleep.
Yeah, you tired. You need some rest. Word up.
my goodness.
Wale. So we don't know when the album
Are
dropping.
you intimidated by our blackness over here?
No. I'm West African, too.
I know. You, some, the lady said a couple little tribes, whatever.
You
Yeah,
supposed to
man.
know tribes. You are not supposed to be sitting there saying
I know,
something,
I don't know nothing
little
about.
junk.
I'm Yoruba. That's my tribe. That's
Okay.
That's where I'm. That's yeah. You know what I'm saying? Undo State, Undo Town. You know what I'm saying? Surulere. My family's all over Nigeria. Really. So I know my tribe. Y'all go to Ancestry.com and find out that y'all really African for real. I woke up today. I woke up when I was born. I knew I was African. We had to deal with being African before Wakanda was the vibe.
Wale, ladies and
Wale.
gentlemen. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.